Today I'm going to start off with a question. That question is, if not now, when? I watched a video the other day and it just inspired me, and it made me ask myself that same question. If a person doesn't take action now, when are you going to take action? Therefore, if not now, when? When is everything going to be perfect enough for you to actually get started on building yourself, building your life, doing exactly what it is that you want to do? I can use this YouTube channel as an example. I've been wanting to make this type of content for well over a decade, but I didn't have the guts. I didn't have the clarity of thought. I was afraid of other people's judgments. Things weren't ever perfect enough. So I kept putting it off, and I allowed other people's judgments to control my actions. I was afraid that people would watch these YouTube videos and judge me. So for the last 10 years, I haven't taken any action. I didn't make the videos that I wanted to. I didn't do what I wanted to. I didn't think I had anything to contribute. Just a couple of weeks ago, I decided just that. If not now, when? Just press record. People are going to judge. There's nothing I can do about that. The situation and circumstances are never going to be perfect. Just start. Just start. Don't let anybody figure it out. Don't let anybody control what you're doing. Don't let anybody dictate or impose their opinions on you. What does that do for you? It holds you back. It's going to prevent you from doing things in life. It's going to prevent you from finding your calling. It's going to limit everything in your life. You know, sometimes my friend of mine, Caleb, he said a couple days ago, I was talking to him, and he said sometimes somebody just needs to stand on the edge of a cliff and scream top their lungs just to get it all out. He's right. Is that what it's going to take to get you started? Is that what it's going to take for you to accomplish your dreams, realize your potential? What's it going to take? You know, you don't owe anybody anything. It doesn't matter what people think. How about finding inside of you the ability to unapologetically say fuck you to anybody that doubts you and that doubts your capabilities? Pretty sure by now we've all heard that saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. That one should strike home for all of us that are looking to achieve our true potential, looking to realize our true potential. That falls exactly in line with, if not now, when? So if you're sitting around waiting for the perfect situation, the perfect scenario, do you realize what the perfect situation for whatever it is that you need to get done is? Do you know where that perfect situation is, or do you have any idea when the perfect time will be? If you're not able to just get out there and get started right now, when? What's stopping you from doing anything that you need to do? Going back to starting the YouTube channel and and creating this type of content. In order to do this, I had to step outside of my comfort zone. Every day I make a video, I step outside of my comfort zone at least a little bit. I'm still not comfortable talking on camera. I'm especially not comfortable talking on camera in public. Makes you feel weird. People stare at you. But I really don't give a shit. Sometimes I'll get a little bit of anxiety before I press record because I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know how the video is going to go. I don't know how many people are going to watch it. Because I know eventually one of these videos is going to go viral. One of these days my channel is going to pick up it's going to gain a lot of attention. But I don't know which one. I don't know when that's going to happen. It might take 5 years from now. Could be today. Just don't know. It's one of the reasons I keep coming down to the beach and going for walks with my wife Robin to make these videos. It's therapeutic. Going for a walk, it's therapeutic. Talking on camera, it's just a beautiful thing altogether. But the thing is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if these videos are any good. What matters is the fact that I'm getting better at them. I'm getting better at speaking. I'm getting more comfortable on camera every day. The channel's growing. I'm helping people. I'm getting tons of amazing feedback. And I love that. I started making shorts because they help your channel grow. It's an easy way to find more people and get people to subscribe to your channel. And creating those shorts is actually going against everything that I believe and stand for. So I won't be making those anymore. Channel growth will slow down, but the shorts are actually destroying our brains. We're being robbed of our attention span. And none of us even realize it. There are some people that are awakened to it. They realize what's going on. The TikTok brain is what a lot of people call it. It's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. Not being able to focus your attention for more than 30 seconds to a minute. If you can't focus your attention for longer than a minute, what does that mean for your future? Like really and honestly, truly think about that and be honest with yourself. What does that mean for your future? If you can't focus on one thing longer than 30 seconds to a minute, how are you going to be able to benefit yourself? How are you going to benefit your family in the future? As those constant, tiny hits of dopamine are just robbing you. They're just robbing you of your life. You know, when I think about those people the haters in the comment section, or the people that try to hold you back, just think about like, what makes you so holy to come onto my channel and say something negative? Or in your situation, maybe what makes that person so amazing or so much better than you that you're going to allow them to bring you down? If they had so much value to offer the world, why aren't they sitting in front of a camera and making videos themselves? Why aren't they out there interviewing for that dream job that you want? Why aren't they Why are they wasting their time with somebody that they feel isn't as good as them? The reason why is because they aren't worth anything. The way I see it is they're actually a little bit jealous. They're jealous that I have the guts to sit in front of a video, and to sit in front of a camera and be vulnerable. They're jealous that they don't have the ability to do that. They're jealous that they don't have the ability to internalize their own fault in life. You know, I'm not spending my day writing scripts. I'm not writing any scripts. I'm doing my best to learn how to turn my thoughts into words. I tried to make a video a couple days ago where that was scripted, and I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel right. It just didn't. I didn't understand the point. You know, sometimes I do write down. Sometimes I write down my ideas, and I have a journal that I keep in my phone. That sometimes I might be able to get a bullet point off of, or something when I'm just out driving in my car, or when I'm commuting to work or commuting home or whatever. I just sit there and talk to myself. I put on some good music and I practice by talking to myself. That way I can get better at this. It's crazy because one of the biggest obstacles to overcome when you start making these types of videos, when you put yourself out there and you do things that are hard, but for the example of YouTube, is getting used to hearing your own voice. You don't like the sound of your voice. You have to learn how to adjust to that. You have to learn how to understand what your voice is and what it sounds like. And you have to get over the fact that your voice is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. You can try to change it up, but all that's going to do is make you sound silly. You know, some people think that they're ugly. They're going to think that they don't look good on camera. If you're one of those people that thinks that you're ugly, or says who? Who's the one that's saying you're ugly? We're our own worst critics. We need to understand that we are our own worst critics. What's stopping you? If there's something that you've started, why did you stop? Let me know in the comments. What is it that you've started but you gave up, or you stopped doing it? Have you ever actually realized what your true calling is? Do you understand the potential that you actually hold within you? Think about in the future. Look at your life from the eyes of your future. When you're 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, and you look back to your current situation, are you going to be proud of who you are at this time? Are you going to be proud of what you've achieved at this point in your life? Or are you going to look back at this point in your life and think to yourself, man, I should have done something. I should have done something else. So what did you do? Why did you fail? Or why did you quit? There's a lot of obstacles that no matter what you're trying to accomplish, there's always going to be obstacles. And you have to be able to overcome those obstacles. I often say be careful with who you share good news with. And the reason why is because if you share your good news with the wrong people, they're going to try to bring you down. If you share news with somebody and they're not as happy or as excited as you, that's the wrong person to share news with. If you want to start a YouTube channel, why haven't you started it? Or if you're like me, where you started a YouTube channel and it took you 10 years to actually muster up the courage to post the videos that you want, because it took you that long to get over the fear of judgment of others, to finally realize that other people's judgments and your fears, your own fears that aren't founded on any legitimate thought, is what's been holding you back the entire time. I've been holding me back. It hasn't been my wife. She's always been my amazing cheerleader. She's always been in the background. You need to do this. But I've been scared. I've been real scared. And I don't have anything to be afraid of. It just took me that long to realize that I don't have anything to be afraid of. All I actually need to do is get on camera and be myself. People actually like who I am. And it shows in my analytics. People are tuning in. People are watching this. I'm extremely grateful for it. It's crazy that it's taken me 10 years to just say, fuck it. Fuck it. I don't owe anybody anything. I don't owe any apologies. I don't owe any explanation to anybody. I don't care what other people think. I don't care what the commenters on the videos say. There's been a couple that are, I don't know, a measly attempt at trying to bring negativity, if you will. It's been an absolute failed attempt, but I'm just going to kill you with kindness because I give a shit about you. And I realize when people are hurting, that's when they're trying to hurt me. I realize that people that don't have anything, they're the ones that are going to be making those comments. They're the ones that are going to be the negative naysayers, the haters in the comment section. I realize that. What they need is love. They need somebody to be the bigger person and show an example of what to be. How often do you actually listen to your internal dialogue? You know, when you're sitting there thinking about whatever your brain is going through, whatever you're deep in thought about, how often do you actually act on those thoughts? How often do you actually realize what you're thinking? Are you stuck in a prison of your own doing? Are you building walls up and protecting yourself from other people and locking yourself inside of that mental prison? We as human beings, we're put on earth to create and to help one another. We're social creatures by nature. Even if you've been an introvert most of your life, like me, you're actually a social creature. Getting out of that mental prison that you're locking yourself in, it's not easy to do. There again, it's not based on anything rational. Most of us don't have any legitimate excuse, any legitimate reason to be antisocial. To lock ourselves inside the house. Are you one of those people that sits down to play video games and you've got a group of friends that you've never met, but you feel like you can actually be yourself online while you're playing those video games, talking to your gaming friends? But then when you get out there into the real world and there's real people, the experience is actually real. You freeze. You don't know how to act. You don't know how to be yourself. So instead you put on a persona. You aren't real. You're not authentic. You're not genuine. And the only way that you can be genuine in your eyes is when you're hiding behind a keyboard or a microphone or a video game controller. What's the difference? What's the difference between being yourself when people can't see you and being yourself when people can see you? Do you realize there's a difference? What are you really good at? What is it that you're passionate about? Are you able to turn that passion into something great? You know, it's funny because starting this YouTube channel, especially early on in these times with the growth of this YouTube channel and how small it is still, I just got to keep posting. I have to keep stepping out of my comfort zone. I have to keep practicing how to be myself and be authentic, and how to motivate people, how to speak. This is something I'm constantly rehearsing. It's something that I'm constantly doing, and nobody's going to see it at this moment. They always say that your first few videos are going to suck, and I'm okay with that. I don't care if anybody watches this or not. I hope the people that do are getting something out of it. I hope you're able to find peace and open your eyes to what's actually going on in life. I hope I can help people realize their true potential. Inside of us, we all know what our true passion is. I'm glad I get to share this with everybody. I think it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, those of you that do tune in and watch and comment, like, subscribe. It encourages me to keep going. It continuously gives me more peace of mind that I'm doing the right thing and I'm on the right track. Listening to my gut, listening to my guardian angel, because we all have free will, right? We all have the ability to make choice and to make change. The freedom of choice and free will. Follow your gut, follow your instinct. That's not easy to do. That's extremely difficult to do. You might find that you want to second guess yourself. You'll question it. Is this the right decision? Is this actually my gut talking? Am I in the right place? Is now the right time? When do I actually get started? I can tell you the time to get started is now. There's two things that I firmly believe are important to growing within yourself, to developing a growth mindset. And the number one is prioritizing yourself and your mental health. Prioritizing bettering yourself. And the second thing is consistency. Making sure that you show up every day for yourself. Making sure that that you don't give up. And you do celebrate the small wins that you make throughout your life. Make sure that you read a book or watch videos, find people that can help you. Be teachable and consistent. And understand that you can become anything you want. That's all I got for today. I appreciate you guys showing up. I hope you're showing up for you. I appreciate all the support I've received. And I hope you see you tomorrow. I hope you also have a wonderful day. Peace.